going to say something that no mum vlogger says. Some of these amazing toddler day outs are a rip-off, and I've spent the money so you don't have to. These are the 6 that we actually went to, and I'm ranking them from save your petrol money to we'd go back tomorrow. Quick context so this is actually useful to you. My son is 14 months old. I'm not sponsored by any of these places. I paid full price. We went there off our own back. We went there after doing our own research. And the way I'm ranking them is very simple. Was my son interested? Did he actually want to be there? Is it worth taking a toddler? How much it cost us, value for money, facilities, and would I go again on a rainy Saturday? Let's go. Coming in at number 6 is Winchester Science Centre. Now, before anyone comes at me, Winchester Science Centre is really good. There are 2 floors of interactive science exhibits, there are live science demonstrations, and you can even do the planetarium show, which we did, and it was incredible. But their own website does say that the attraction is aimed at children from 3 to 12, and I think that's something that you have to take into consideration when you're picking days out for toddlers. When we took my son, there were definitely things that he could interact with and enjoy, and he did definitely benefit. He enjoyed the dinosaur digging outside, the science exhibit was amazing. He definitely could get hands-on with some of the exhibits. He also really did enjoy the soft play. They have a very small soft play downstairs. So I'm not saying that there was nothing there for him. So there are definitely things that toddlers can do and interact and see and get involved with there. But I just don't think he's getting the same value from it as an older child would. And that's not to say value for money, because actually under 3s go free. It's just the value of the experience. I definitely would go back to Winchester, 100%. It is an amazing experience. But would I take a 1-year-old? Probably not. Now, just for context, like I mentioned earlier, under 3s do go free at Winchester. However, a standard admission ticket is £22.50. Now, I do understand that Winchester do offer discounts and offers, so the prices do vary. So obviously, please check the website before you go, but just for reference. Now, we did get the planetarium show included in our ticket price, which was 10 out of 10. It was so good. I love it there. And we also did get a discount voucher to use in the gift shop, which we forgot to use, which made the gift shop really expensive, but never mind. So bottom line, would I go back to Winchester? Yes. Would I take it? Not right now. I think I'll wait until he's a bit older. Number 5 is Staunton Farm in Havant. This is one of those places where your experience is heavily dictated by the Great British weather, because most of the experience is outside. At Staunton, you've got lots of animals. You've got sheep, pigs, goats, chickens, llamas, alpacas, ferrets. They also have gardens there. They've got a maze there. They've also got indoor soft play and indoor climbing frame, which was so cool. They've got the outdoor climbing frame. There's also the Gothic library that you can go and visit. It is a really cool place. There's loads of walks you can do. A really lovely experience. For a toddler, I definitely would say there's a lot to do there. I think in terms of the playgrounds were a little bit too big. The soft play was great, although some of it was broken, not best kept, and it was quite small. So yeah, definitely things for them to do, but not all of it. They definitely can't do all of it. You can buy animal feed there, which meant we could feed the animals, which my son was very keen to do, and then when the time actually came to feeding the animals, he wasn't best pleased. A little bit scary for him, but that's fine. Current prices to visit Staunton are £13 for an adult and £11 for a child. The child price is for children aged 3 to 16, and under 3s are free, which is great news. So if you're taking a toddler, essentially you're only paying for yourself, which is great. We love that. For us, we felt like it was a pretty affordable day out. It is a good idea to note that if you're paying to go into Staunton Farm, you get the parking for free. You just need to put your registration number into the tablet at the farm, which is great because it means you save on the parking too. There was definitely a lot to do there, and we did spend a good few hours there. They've got a cafe there, picnic area. It was a really lovely day out, and I definitely would recommend. I'd go back again. It was really lovely. Having said that, would I go back on a freezing Tuesday in February? I'm not sure. I think you'd have to be wrapped up very well. I mean, we love the outdoors, so we are a little bit different, but I think it probably isn't my number 1 indoor activity to be doing. Number 4 on my list is Air Hop in Camberley. It's called Jump in Camberley. We specifically went for their toddler session, which is amazing. Toddler takeover. It's specifically designed for children from 1 to 6. This is a completely different experience to the farm days out. This isn't somewhere I'd necessarily plan a day around. It's kind of an activity for an hour. It's somewhere you'd want to go when your toddler has 9,000 units of toddler energy that you need to burn off. During the toddler takeover session, the whole session is obviously designed for the younger people, so the music is nursery rhymes, just like baby music. Obviously my son couldn't do a couple of the activities there just because obviously he couldn't, but they were open and available to everyone. Now the prices do vary, and they do vary across weekends and summer holidays as opposed to a weekday and term time. So we did pay a little bit more to go on a Friday during the summer holidays. So I think I paid about £17 all in, but that did include 2 pairs of socks as well because we didn't have them, and you have to have the specific jump-in socks to jump. So we've got them now. We'll be back at a cheaper rate. It is important to note that the toddler takeover session is also time dependent. I'm pretty sure it's only a morning option, so it does kind of dictate your day, and you can only go for an hour. So there's that. Because of the time restraint on this and the fact you can only be there for an hour, I am putting it at number 4. Nonetheless, it was a great morning and we just loved the experience. It was lovely. Coming in at number 3 is, I think, probably my favourite soft play in Hampshire, and that is Runabout at the Challenge Centre in Farnborough. This soft play, not only do I think is great value for money, has excellent facilities in their under 3 section. I think it's clean, bright. They've got an exceptional sensory room. If the sun is out and it's a nice day, they do just let you flow from indoors to outdoors. It's really lovely. They have a cafe. They serve full English breakfast, sweet treats, drinks, lunch items. I just think it's really lovely. It's a hidden gem, to be honest with you, because most people don't actually know it exists. The Runabout do also offer blue light discount, which makes the day incredibly cheap. I just don't think you can beat it, to be honest with you, full price or not. The only reason why this isn't ranked higher is because you're only limited to the soft play and you can't stay there all day, as much as we would love to, because we love the Runabout Centre. Coming in at number 2 is Chobham Adventure Farm. Now this place pretty much has it all. Indoor activities, outdoor activities. You can't fault it. You've got the animal barn, which is also indoors. It's an actual barn, so even if the weather is a bit rubbish, you can still go see the animals. I think it's a lovely experience. You don't have to be stood outside in the rain, miserable, patting animals. They also do have jump pillows there and the sand pit. They've also got the climbing frame and the donut rides there. To be honest, it's got a lot going for it, and I really do like Chobham. Again, Chobham don't hide the fact that they do hike their prices for weekends and school holidays. I did take my son during the school holidays, and it was expensive. It cost us £25 for the pleasure. That was with blue light discount as well. Their prices do tend to fluctuate, so I would check their website. They do sometimes offer deals as well, so just make sure you're doing your research before you turn up. Also, definitely pre-booking. I would definitely pre-book. I should have said for all of these, pre-booking is advised because they book up fast. For me, if the pricing wasn't so terrifying during the summer holidays and school holidays and weekends, I probably would have ranked Chobham a bit higher in the list. But number 2 nonetheless. Our favourite thing to with a toddler, and actually I think so far we haven't found anything else that compares to this, and it is a bit of a trek, so hold your breaths. Tapnell Farm Park on the Isle of Wight. Now let me add an immediate asterisk to this. If you're travelling from anywhere that's not the Isle of Wight, you do have to factor in the cost of a ferry and travel. Now we do quite frequently visit the Isle of Wight on a day trip. We don't live that far from the port. If you go over as foot passengers, it's extremely cheap and reasonable, and the bus on the other side is well connected, to be honest. I would say their buses are pretty reasonably priced too. But if you find yourself on the Isle of Wight and looking for things to do, Tapnell Farm Park, I cannot rave about this place enough. You can camp there. They've got giant inflatable water sport activities you can do there. This place literally has it all, but specifically for toddlers, I am talking about Tapnell Farm Park. When we visited Tapnell, we did go off-peak, but currently their prices are advertised at £17 an adult. I believe off-peak adult prices are £15. Under 2s were free, which again, perfect. If you book online, you can save some money. You could spend the whole day there incredibly easily. I think we actually did spend the entire day there. It was wonderful, really enjoyed it. We actually stumbled upon it completely by accident, but would go back in a heartbeat. Honestly, the The Wallaby walkthrough, I think, was just the whole farm experience, just the whole day was wonderful. They got a calf there, really lovely food, slightly pricey, but you know, what do you expect? They do have smaller animals that are indoors. It's, to be fair, the larger animals that are outdoors. There is a very large indoor area with animals and things in, but they're like guinea pigs, ferrets, just animals that you can keep indoor in a cage, essentially. For us, I think just the combination of the space to run around, the indoor activities, the outdoor activities, it's just beautifully catered to children of any age, to be honest with you. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye.